Hello everyone, I'm the Moleman and welcome to my 10,000 subscriber special. Yes, it's been a week since I hit 10,000. I've now got 10,100 odd subscribers, so thank you guys so very much. And yeah, this is going to be the 10,000 subscriber, 10,000 sweet tweets, 1,000 hour special. So it's fun indeed. We are indeed at Bedford and we are going all the way to Brighton. You may notice there's no train here yet. That's there's no train. We've got to wait for our train. We have indeed got to actually physically wait for our train, and here it comes. I can see our train arriving now. It's just pulling into Bedford. There we go. Look at that. Oh, what livery's that? It's not East Midlands Trains. Oh no, and it's not even Thameslink. It is MoleMainline. Yes, the MoleMainline HST made by Dynaraptor will be our traction for going to Brighton today. 100 miles. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun indeed. So there is our lovely, beautiful HST, and it's going to stop here, and then we're going to take control of it. That's the beauty of a free roam scenario. That's how they work. That's how they work indeed. Look at that. Screenshots already. And there we go. Lovely stuff. As we pull into Bedford, there we go. I'm not driving this at the moment. The AI is driving this. 10,000 subscriber special. Look at that. The 10,000 special train. And it's stopped. Lovely. So it stops and we take control. There we go. We quite distinctly do have a red signal. Can I tab that? Yes, I can tab that. Right, let's get going. Let's get going. Straight away, straight off the bat. Let's just get going. Headlights on. One interesting thing to note, following the release of South Wales Coastal, Armstrong Powerhouse updated their sound pack. So although Dynaraptor very kindly made this train compatible with it, only that horn works. The other one doesn't. If I do it... Oh, it does work! Oh, you're working now! Oh! I did a sound test and it wasn't working. Hey, it's working now! Hey, we can relax. We can relax. So, yes, 10,000 subscribers. It's been I hit 10,000 subscribers twice, actually, as a fun fact around that. I threw the video up and on YouTube in the evening of, was it Saturday? And yes, about a week ago, thereabouts. And then I dropped back under, because YouTube likes to delete old accounts every now and then. So that was fun. That was fun indeed. That was very fun indeed. So yes, I asked you guys to leave a bunch of questions, and oh my, you have left questions. So we are going to be answering those today. I don't know how many I'll get through. I probably won't reach them all. Or on the other side of the coin, I will probably get through them all in the first 5 minutes, and we'll have nothing to talk about for the rest of the journey. You'll see that St Pancras Thameslink is our first waypoint, which is 49.76 miles away. London Bridge is 53. Brighton Downfast Coulsdon just keeps us on the fast lines, and Brighton is 103.54 miles away. We've got quite the journey to do today, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be something very special indeed. Very special indeed, with the beautiful celebratory train right there. I do have a normal MoleMan HST without the 10,000 subscriber special on it, but that bit's a special edition just for today. You'll only ever see this train today, and I think that's something special. Indeed, it is very special. It is the 10,000 subscriber special after all. Lovely. Right, okie dokie. Oh god, not already. What do you want? Oh, we're crossing over. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're on the Thameslink lines at the moment. We're going to cross over, and then at St Pancras we're going to cross back. Just gets us on the fast lines, gets us going somewhere a little bit quicker. Let's power down there. Let's just sort of coast. Now, because I've got comments to read, I'm going to have to click off the train sim window to read them when I need to scroll and stuff. So this is going to be an interesting task of multitasking, and I can't do that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun indeed. I'm going to try and... This post is going to take, like, an hour and 3/4 thereabouts. So I'm going to keep the screenshotage to a minimum. Probably. We'll just enjoy the look of the train, I think, today. It is a very nice train after all. Look at that. Very nice indeed. I mean, yeah, Dynaraptor's made the entire MoleMainline fleet, and it is something quite special indeed. There we go, look, MoleMainline. Absolutely fantastic. Right, we can speed up. I'm going to put the throttle on, and we're going to have a look at the comments on the video. So, what's the first question? I've no idea. What's my gaming system? It's a PC. It's a powerful PC, the specs of which you can find on my About page on YouTube. So there you go. Who asked that? I'm gonna. This is basically this video is butcher all your usernames simulator. So Oliver Ear asked that. I think. What is your gaming system? EYRE. No idea. I'm so sorry. What is your favourite train? Asked Sam the Gamer 456. My favourite train in the entire world. Let's just get this out of the way. I knew this question would come up first. So my favourite train in the entire world is the Class 508. The BR Class 508. Look it up. You probably think, why on earth do you love that? And I just do. So there you go. The Class 508. It's an amazing train. It really is. You guys might not think so, but I think it's one of the best trains. It is the best train in the world. There we go. Following on from that, related question, but not exactly, is what is your favourite shunter? Let's see. This is interesting. My favourite shunter. I've never had to think about shunters before. My favourite shunter is probably the Class 07. There we go. That's in Train Simulator as well. The Class 07. I like the way it looks. It looks cool. Yeah, you got the classic 08s, but you can't go wrong with an 07. There goes the train. Lovely. Right. Let's get back in the cab there. I'm going to try and keep these. I'm going to try and spread these questions out. I don't know how well it's going to go. I really have. I've tried doing this once before, and I was playing. Yeah. Let's explain the story, shall we? When I reached 5,000 subscribers, which is about 9 months ago, I'm going to take a screenshot here as well. When I reached 5,000 subscribers, I asked you guys to submit questions, and indeed you did. I recorded the special Q&A, but it got corrupted. And the way that worked, look at that, is I was playing Minecraft. So as soon as I ran out of questions, I stopped. This, I know that I'm going to be there. I've got that far to go, so I've no idea, absolutely no idea, if the questions will last throughout this entire video. If not, then, well, we'll have an interesting topic. I have to think of an interesting topic to talk about, won't we? We will indeed. Oh, fantastic. Just looking at the video, we've got the usual first comments. So thank you very much for that. Always like the first comments. So there we go. Let's take another question. Explosion Gaming. Also, what is your timetable? Also makes me think you've asked another question. We'll get to that later. What is your timetable? If you're talking about videos, I don't have one. With my life and stuff, it's whenever I can get out, when I can get out, when I can get it out. It's that's what it is. So I mostly record at the weekends. That's when I record, and I've usually got a bit of a backlog going. After being ill for a few weeks, getting the backlog back is a bit of a tricky task, but that's what I'm gonna be. It's what is going to happen. So yes, and then I just sort of do. I usually release a train sim video, say wait a day or two, Star Wars video, day or two, train sim. So I usually do that sort of thing. Usually, it really depends though. It really does depend. It's all over the place. I don't really have a timetable unless if you talk about train timetables, then well yes, look, I'm clever enough to set this up. So yay, there we go. There we go. Indeed. This is quite an interesting question, which has already got an answer. The answer's 9 months old. Are you ever going to show your face? I already have, Mr. KO. I have already shown my face. I did answer that in the comment section as well, but I thought I'd answer it here as well. So I have already done a face reveal. Link will be in the description. If I forget, shout at me, and yeah, there we go. I'm speeding. I don't want to speed. Not really. Not today. Oh, we're going to speed through here, aren't we? Yep. Tunnel banter. There we go. There we go, indeed. Fantastic. So obviously got the congrats as well. So Southeast Rail Productions, you make epic videos, good sir. Congrats on 10,000 subscribers. Loved every video and the banter included. Can't wait for more amazing banterous content. Thank you so very much, and just thank you for watching as well. I wouldn't be here making them as such if if all you guys weren't here watching them. So thank you very much. Indeed. There we go. Right, let's put the power back on now. I just want to try and keep it 110. There we go. We're approaching the first station, which is it's Flitwick, but I don't think it is Flitwick. I think it's Flitwick. I don't know. I don't know station names. I'm not a professional. There we go. Look at that. So you might notice as well 43978. There we go. And then I picked a random number for the other side. We've got 43. 43? No, 83. There we go. So we've got 83 on the rear, which is interesting. There we go. Lovely stuff indeed. Fantastic. I do love this train so much. I really do. It's just I've shown a few pictures of it on my Twitter before. I haven't done a video on that. Well, I made my own HST once, but this one's a lot better. It really is. It's got all the detail to it. It's got coloured doors. I mean, look at that. The MoleMainline logo's sort of in the middle there. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, we're going through a station. Lovely. That's quite fast. That is legitimately quite fast. Off she goes. That is amazing. That is seriously amazing. You may notice the coupling hatches phasing in and out of existence. That's nothing to do with the reskin. That's just to do with the train for some reason. It is indeed. It is indeed. So there we go. Oh dear. I can't help but notice that the go via Thameslink to St Pancras A is stuck at 49 miles. That's... Why are you stuck? I've no... All these numbers aren't going down, which makes me think something's gone horribly wrong. Which is... fun. We'll find out. We'll find. I mean, obviously I can't test the entire scenario. I can't do this twice. So I've literally set this up and hope for the best. But it's a track. We should just end up somewhere. We should indeed. We should indeed. So there we go. There we go. Right. What else? What else have we got in the whole comments section of things? Let's have a look, shall we? Would you ever do a live event? Asks Thomas Stowe. Like, do a game with your fans. By the way, love the vids. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Live event. It depends, really. It depends. Like, what would you give me suggestions? If you give me suggestions on games that could work like that, then yeah, maybe I'll consider it. Obviously, time comes into effect on that one, and if I do that, I'm not recording. So it's all a balancing trick. It is a balancing trick indeed. But you know, I can maybe sort something out one day. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That is amazing. That is seriously an amazing sight to behold. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about the scenario not ticking down now. 103. That's not going down. I'm definitely moving across the tracks. That much is clear. That is not going down. Oh boy. Oh, we're going to have fun with that later. We're going to have fun with that indeed. There we go. Yeah, the HST, it's 40 years old this year, the HST. 2016, the HST is 40 years old. That is just crazy. This thing's 40 years old. Look at it. And it's amazing. The British definitely know what they do when they used to build trains. They really, really did. They really did. All we need now is like is both versions of the APT and then Britain trains. Britain trains? Yes, that's words. Will be represented perfectly. There we go. There we go indeed. Fantastic. Oh, look at this. Round the bend. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff indeed. So with the HUD not showing anything, I'm gonna have no idea when we get there. So that's fun. That's fun indeed. Hopefully it will start ticking down at some point. There we go. Look at that. This is amazing. So yes, if you're wondering how we're driving from... I should have spoken about this earlier. If you're wondering how I'm driving from Bedford to Brighton, somebody called Danny, who works at Dovedale Games, he's taken the Midland Main Line, London to Bedford. He's also taken the South London Network, and he's taken London to Brighton. He's merged them all together in one route. All together in one route, and stuck it on the Steam Workshop. Link will be in the description. It will. As bearing in mind where it's a work in progress route, there is going to be one section on this video where there isn't as much scenery as you'd think there would be, but that's fine because we could drive 100 miles. That's amazing. So yes, it's a pretty interesting thing. He's also done other versions where he's included the North London line, and he's also included London to Faversham. So it's all very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. It's a very interesting concept, and that's what I'm taking advantage of today. Is the Danny's Workshop route. Is it South London and Thameslink, this one's called. And it's very good. It's very, very good indeed. So there we go. Look at that. That's just epic. MoleMainline 978. Oh. Station. Was that Leagrave? Yeah, it's Leagrave. There we go. So we've done a fair whack of mileage so far. We have indeed. I'm slowing down slightly, but there's 100 up there, so that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's so HST Ben 1, so congratulations on 10,000 subs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Brendan Millia also said the same thing. Keep making more Train Simulator videos. I will keep on making Train Simulator videos because it's fun. Look at this is fun. I mean, look at this for a start. I mean, this livery makes everything better, but it's fun, isn't it? Train sim's fun, and that's why I should keep on making them as long as I can make them. That makes sense, doesn't it? That definitely makes sense. Wow, we're nearly at Luton. Okay. Right, we're nearly at Luton, ladies and gentlemen. We've been going for about 15 minutes according to the timetable thing down there, and we're nearly at Luton. That's pretty good going. It's probably because I'm on the fast lines. There we go. There we go indeed. So we're doing a good job. Oh, I'm speeding. Power down. I'm not too worried about speeding on this one. This train can handle it, and we've got super elevation, so it's all good. We're going to go and there's Luton Airport Parkway. This is about the halfway point of. So we're about. There's no way we're a quarter of the way done already. No way. There's no way that's a thing. No way. Who knows? Who knows? Let's drop the HUD. Right, here comes the train. That is amazing. Thank you, Diraptor, so much. Lovely stuff. Right, how are we doing? We're doing good. Oh, speed limit's gone down even further. Right, let's put some brakes on for this 95. Let's obey some rules, shall we? That'll do. That'll do. Right, let's yeah, I'm trying to just sort of we're going to intertwine comments and banter. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing. It's an interesting art to try and perform. It is an interesting art indeed. So you're now on 999 subs. Yeah, that's that happened. There are a lot of questions. Yes, thanks for the observation. Looking at my scroll bar, yes, there are a lot of questions. And thank you so much for submitting them, you know. You could have just watched the video and just clicked off, but no, you took the time to ask a question, and thank you all so very, very much. Indeed. So there we go. Congrats on 10k, even though I thanked you on Twitch. Yes, you did, Amtrak Master 145, because I reached 10,000 subscribers when Matt, Train Sim Live, as he's known, was doing doing one of his special charity live streams, 24-hour ones. That's when I first reached 10k, and so everyone congratulated me on there, and I thanked them all. It was a good atmosphere. It was a good atmosphere indeed. Here's a question for me, apparently, by Kid Behind the Camera. Will you be able to collab Train Simulator with me? No idea. If there's ever multiplayer in a new version of Train Simulator, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Let's power back up. So, one thing that if a multiplayer ever came to a version of Train Simulator, or a Train Simulator in the future, like one as good as this, then it's definitely not out of the question that you guys could all jump into a multiplayer session of Train Simulator with me. That's something that could happen. Potentially, if multiplayer ever comes to Train Simulator, and that would be cool. That would be cool. So hopefully, yes, we can all dive into trains together, and it'll all be banterous and fun. Are there any future plans for 1 million subscribers? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because there's several reasons. One, just playing Train Simulator, there's no way I could gain that sort of following. I'm not that good. I don't think I'm that, you know, I'm not as good as like Jacksepticeye or anything like that. I don't think I could reach 1 million subscribers, especially just playing Train Simulator, because as much as it's everything in the world to us, it's a niche market out in the real world, so not many people would play, so I'd have to really broaden out my my gaming spectrum. I'd have to play a lot of things, and even then it's down to luck. YouTube is a game of luck, and so if you think about it, it's just no, it's not going to happen. Especially with like how old YouTube is. By the time I ever even got fractionally close to that sort of number, YouTube's probably going to be replaced by something else. So you never know, because it is old. YouTube is definitely old. Let's take a screenshot again. It's been a while. It's been a while indeed. There we go. Energy line. There we go. Look at that beautiful train. I cut the end off the train. I'm taking 2 screenshots there now. There we go. One interesting thing I like about these energy lines is some of the more recent ones in here that you can actually sit in a cab. It's like, oh look, I'm driving across the Vary Bridge. Okay, let's forget that. Right, so there we go. Yes, 1 million subscribers, probably not. There we go. There we go, indeed. Let's scroll up again. What else we got? I have no idea. Right, hooray. How very snazzy. Yep, 10,000 subscribers, very snazzy. You're all very snazzy people. I think that's the way we'll look at it. There we go. You're all very snazzy people indeed. You came from Match Stream. Thank you for thanks for being there as well. It was all a combined effort to raise money, and it was fantastic. So there we go. Is this a relevant question? Yes, it's a relevant question. I don't know. You asked it. It's a question, so there it probably is. So there we go. It probably is indeed. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. It says DamBob210. Thank you very much. I will do my best. I shall always strive to do my best. So there we go. Question from Destroyer XX321, I think. Yes. What is your most favourite route on Train Simulator? My favourite route is London to Faversham, the high-speed 1 line. You know, the high-speed 1 that turns into Classic Kent. That is my favourite route in Train Simulator. It's the reason it's one of the main reasons I bought it, actually. It's because I saw the Javelin with Train Sim 2014. I was like, I want to drive that. Even though I had a laptop that was not meant for gaming, I got it, and that's what I did. And look where we are now. So there we go. London to Faversham is my favourite route in Train Simulator. My second favourite being London to Brighton, which explains the journey today. So there we go. There we go. Indeed. I should really put... Look, I'm going to put a bit of speed up. By the time we get to 110, I've got to slow down for 100 again. This is still not ticking down. Also, Brighton's over there now. Okay. Well, Brighton hasn't moved. I've just moved, but, you know, there we go. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to get so much mileage under the belt today. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. There's the moon. There's the moon. You can see all the diesel flying out as well. Yeah, good old HSTs. I love the beautiful white roof as well that was applied to this thing. Like, this looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's just, I love it. I love it. The Mark III coaches as well are some of my favourite coaches. They really are. If we just look at them, they're just some of the best coaches in the world. They really are. They really are some of the best. Speed limit of 100. Oh, stuff it. Right. St Albans City. Wow, we're actually taking quite a lot of ground out of this already. This is quite amazing. We might actually be there a lot sooner than I think I am. I have no idea. Well, if we get to Gatwick Airport and I'm less than a third of the way through the questions, we're going to have to blitz them. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun indeed. Let's take another type of questions. What's your favourite type of locomotive? Asks 1985 DeLorean. That's a good name. Favourite type of locomotive? Now that's a totally different ball game. The Class 508's diesel? No, electric multiple unit. There we go. Just go through some Albans. There we go. In fact, we can watch it in epic way. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Fantastic. So yes, my favourite type of locomotive would probably be either the Deltic, the Class 55 Deltic, classic. There has to be the prototype with the blue with the white stripes on the front. Oh, it's amazing. I need to do a video on it. I need to do a video on it. It's an amazing piece of engineering. And I love it so very, very much. Alongside that, another favourite locomotive of mine, probably the HST as well. This is a locomotive. So there we go. That's diesel locomotives. There we go. Also, the Class 68 is quite a nice, interesting looking train, especially in the Chiltern livery. I love that two-tone silver. It's very nice, very nice. In terms of electric locomotives, because you got, it's the trouble. You can't just say locomotive. You got to say diesel or electric because it's a broad range. So if you had to say a favourite electric locomotive, I would probably say the Class 92. Possibly. It's a very tough question. It's a very tough question, or something maybe a little more classic, like the 86. You know, it's there's a lot of locomotives in the world, and a lot of them are my favourites. So there we go, indeed. There we go, indeed. It's going well. I've no idea where. I've no, because St Albans City. I know that's I know roughly where it is on the route, but because I've no idea how long this is going to take. Literally no idea. I'm going a bit slow, but that's fine. That's fine indeed. So let's just scroll up a little bit more. What is your favourite aircraft? Asks the Delmoose. Interesting username there. What is your favourite aircraft? Are we talking light aircraft? Are we talking military, passenger? No idea. So I'm going to cover them all. Light aircraft, little tiny. So if we talk like two-seaters here, if we're talking two-seater aircraft, got to go with. Answer has to be the Tiger Moth. The Tiger Moth is my favourite little two-seater plane. It's a two-seater open cockpit, really old. It's my favourite My favourite small aircraft. So there we go. It's Tiger Moth. What about military? Military, probably the Tornado. The Tornado is quite an interesting one. The Harrier, the F-35, they're very nice. F-16, classic. I can't choose. What is your one favourite thing? A million of them. Oh, I love that. There we go. What else? Passenger aircraft. Probably the Airbus A320. I like Airbus. I've only ever flown on Airbus in terms of passenger aircraft. I've only ever flown on Airbus. Let's power down just so we can silently go through Radlet here. So Airbus A320, always a good choice. If you're talking Boeing, it's got to be a 757. You know, strictly Boeing 757, classic, overpowered, amazing. So there we go. Obviously as well, you've got the 747 and the A380. Just the king and queen of the skies, as they are, really, aren't they? They really are. So there we go. Let's power back up. So yes, there we go. Favourite aircraft. Way too many to count. There's the favourite aircraft, the ones that fly, and some that don't anymore. But there we go. There we go. If I look at all the let me turn my head around. Look at all the models I've got, shall we? So we've got. I'm not looking at the screen now, so I'm blind driving. 'Cause this is fun. I got 707, MD-11, Antonov 225, A350, A380. A319, A320, 777, A340, 747, Lancaster, 78. Yeah, too many to count, and that's not even counting the military ones, which is a Harrier, a Spitfire. Yeah, I'm going to stop doing that now. There we go indeed. We're going to go to Elstree and Borehamwood. We're going to watch this go fly through here at an amazing speed. That's what we're going to do indeed. And go up here. Elstree and Borehamwood. The treble, 99p. No, thank you. I will not have the treble. I do not want the treble. There we go. And right, let's drop the HUD. There we go. Let's just watch the train roll through here at an amazing speed of 100 and something miles an hour. There we go. Obviously, the HST is quite a fast engine. It really is. It can go like 140 miles an hour. They're limited these days, 125. But in speed tests, I think it's one of the fastest diesels in the world, which is something quite special. You've got to admit. There we go. There she goes. Lovely. Lovely stuff indeed. How are we doing? Oh, tunnel. Oh, speeding again. Lovely. Let's put the bit of the brakes on. Right, that anonymous guy has asked Class 91 or HST. Ah, see. Now we're into the age-old diesel versus electric question. No, it wouldn't take long. I say it wouldn't take long. I have been recording for nearly half an hour. But there we go. There we go indeed. Right, let's just... That's it. That's fine. So, Class 91 or HST. Obviously, HSTs are very, very nice. Very, very nice. Classic. But so's the 91. And the 91's heritage comes from, like, its traction motors and all the stuff in the power car comes from the APT-P. That's where it came from. So, it's a mix-up. And also they can go fast. The 91s can go like 160 miles an hour because of where their technology came from. So, that's an interesting one. I've no idea. I've literally no idea. Why not both? Let's just answer like that. Why not both indeed? Will this make it in the vid? Asks OZX Might. No, it will not. Oh, damn it. I made it in the vid. Well done. You outsmarted me. Indeed. What's your favourite thing to do on Train Simulator? It's interesting. Obviously, one of my favourite things to do in Train Simulator is record for you guys. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. That's just the thing. That's because I have to come first. My brain has to come first. So one of my favourite things to do is recording videos for you guys. And that's probably the answer most of you wanted to hear. So that's good. Fantastic. So yeah, that's one. But other things. So obviously, I don't just play this when I record. I do play it in my spare time as well. I'm just coasting here. It's just nice. When I'm away from the recording sessions, I tend to frequent the Sheerness branch, just mucking around on the London to Faversham line. It depends really. It's just whatever fancies my mood. I usually hang around in Quick Drive in my spare time. So yes, Quick Drive is always a fun place to be. We can power back up now. Yeah, so Quick Drive and just whatever takes my fancy really. Anything. It's all fun. So there we go. There we go, indeed. Lovely. Hendon is the next station. Look at that. There we go. Mile away. I have literally no idea where we are. I can't look at the map in case it crashes the game. So I've just got to guess that we're actually going to be there soon. Well, halfway. So I've got to speed up the questions. I've no idea. No idea. I'm not exactly going to the speed limits. I have no idea how long this is going to take. I think the scenario editor said an hour and 40 minutes. That's what it said. But I have no clue because none of the HUD is updating. It's all broken. And that usually means there's a hidden instruction somewhere. But I don't remember putting one in. So maybe it'll update when we get there. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. There we go. Storming through Hendon. Lovely stuff. There we go. We're going for half an hour. Lovely stuff indeed. Lovely stuff. I thought my voice would be dead by now, but it's not. I mean, obviously, I've recorded for longer before. I definitely have. I think my longest video so far is probably, apart from this and an upcoming video, is probably the farewell TS2015 journeys when I went from London to Brighton. Again, London to Brighton's my special route. Whenever I do a special, there we go. Wow, okay, we're actually slowing down. Whenever I do a special, I go to London to Brighton. So for my final journey, I drove my favourite trains from London to Brighton. So, yes, that was about an hour and 20 minutes. This should be about an hour and 40 if the timetable was right, which at the moment it's not because that is West Hampstead Thameslink. Oh my god, we're at London. Okay. Wow, that took its time. I might have to start stopping at some stations just to make this, we'll stop at St Pancras. How does that sound? We'll stop at a station here and there. Just spice things up a bit. So there we go. Let a few passengers on if they want to, if they so desire. There we go. We'll just bring the speed down. There we go. Lovely. That'll do. So yes, what was I talking about? London to Brighton. Let's look at the thing. Favourite things. I've forgotten. Longest videos, that's it. So I've got a video coming up that I've recorded before I recorded this one. It hasn't gone out yet. I teased a screenshot on Twitter. You really should go and follow me on Twitter. Shameless self-blogging. Yes, you should. Yeah, because I've done the next scenario. This is spoilers and just give you an idea of what's coming soon. I may or may not have done the next scenario for the Feather River Canyon. So that's coming up soon. But that's about an hour and a half. So, videos are getting long, damn it. Videos are getting long. So there we go. There we go, indeed. I don't know where that came from. That came from my favourite thing to do in Train Simulator somehow, I think. No idea. No idea. Right. There we go. I can't believe we nearly hit London. That's the North London line above me. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Literally, this is the North London line. Literally. That's the North London line. Okay. Right. We're a bit sooner than I thought I'd be. Alright. That's because I didn't stop anywhere. I must have planned to stop in places, but I didn't. Fun! There we go. There we go indeed. Alright, well that means we're nearly halfway done. So I better get the questions going. What is your top 3 favourite trains? Mine is the Class 158, my local train in East Yorkshire. Class 395, been on the Cab City Rail First 2012 at York. And the Class 380 asks Master 59 Jaff. Or JAF, as it probably is. I have no idea. My top 3 favourite trains. You've got the Class 508, the Class 465. It's always a beautiful train. And then just to be different, just to get out of Britain, my favourite train outside of Britain. Let's do it like that, shall we? My favourite train. I've got to slow down. There's a 50 there and a 30. Oh my! My favourite train outside of Britain is the Shinkansen 500 series. That train is beautiful. That is my favourite. That's one of my favourite trains. Oh, we're going over to the slow lines. Okay. Yes, my favourite. One of my favourites is the Shinkansen 500. So there we go. There we go, indeed. And obviously you picked the 158, the 395, and the 380. Good trains. You got the Sprinters, Javelins, and the Zeros. That's good. That's good going. I need to keep slowing down. There's a 30 here. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well. Oh wow. Okay, come on, slow down. I can't believe we're at Kentish Town already. That took half an hour. This video is going to be a lot quicker than I thought it was. Okay, fun times. Luckily, through the centre of London, we are slowing down quite substantially. So you know, you never know. That'll do. Right, let's just coast at that point. Let's just coast at that point, indeed. Some Sonic 99 Cinema 57. So much of it. Stellar comment. What? So much of what? Comments, video? I have no idea. So, say video. I've done over 400 videos now. So that's fun. That's fun indeed. So there we go. Scott White, Molan, what is your favourite train class ever? Favourite train class? Yes, there we go. Trains, all classes of trains are my favourite. Let's put it that way, shall we? Alex Douglas, well done. Thank you very much. My little brother wants to know if you have your own model railway, and if so, can we see it? No, I don't have my own model railway. Oh God, I wasn't on the window. There we go. I caught you. Why are you double yellow? No idea. That means we could have a red approaching soon. Oh, fun. For some reason. So there we go. There's St Pancras Thameslink A. So there we go. So model railways. No, I don't have the space for model railway. I've got the trains. I've got the track. But I haven't got space for model railway. That's going to come in future life things. That's the thing for the future. It is indeed. It is indeed. There we go. Let's slow down. That is almost definitely a single yellow. We better have a red I've got to stop at. That would suck. And explain the scenario. Why the scenario is broken. That is definitely a red signal, isn't it? Yep, that is. Oh, great. Okay. Hopefully we can tab it. If not, we're going to have a serious problem in a minute. We're going to have a serious problem indeed. Right. There we go. Are we crossing over? Oh, no, not why aren't we crossing over? Surely, right, we should be on that track. Yes? No? Can I... What is going on? Hello? Why am I on this track? Surely I should be on this track. See, this is why I don't play in the scenario editor, because I screw everything up. I really do. I really do start to screw everything up in the scenario editor. Alright, what's the destination on the HUD down there? St Pancras. Thameslink. There we go. Please tell me it's A. Yeah, it is A. Look, literally. It thinks it's still 49 miles away. Well, okay. Right. Fair enough. No idea what's going to happen when we get there then. Scenario might explode. That'll be fun. There we go. Let's keep the speed going down because I still don't know what signals are doing. Last thing I knew, I've got a red signal. Why have I got a red signal? Am I crossing over here? Please tell me I'm crossing over here. Oh yes, fantastic, lovely, lovely. There we go. We're actually going to be in the right track, finally. Why did I wrong rail it that far? I have no idea. No idea. Oh well, it's signalled for it, isn't it? So it's fine. Right, we're going to come to a stop here at St Pancras and just have a bit of banter here, I suppose. Have a look round. It's always a nice station to be at. Let's throw the brakes on. Right, go via St Pancras Thameslink A. I'm here now. What are you going to do, scenario? Go via London Bridge. Oh, there we go. So it's just not ticking down. Okay, but we're here. We're in London. It took about 40 minutes to get to London. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We are going to stop here because I want to see this train in St Pancras. So there we go. Obviously, it's St Pancras Thameslink. International's up there. It is indeed. Alright, let's come off the brakes. Sort of just coast in now. There we go. Welcome to St Pancras Thameslink. We're going to stop here and let some passengers on, I think. All trains are going to Brighton on this platform. All trains are going to Bedford on that platform. I did well. I did well. There we go. Come on, still coasting in. Still coasting in. Still coasting in. Still coasting in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I slowed down way too early. Come on. You can make it. 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 Come on. Go in. Go in. Go in. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. You're in. Lovely. Right. Okay, I can stop. I can put the brakes on now. Brakes. Lovely. Come to a stop, train. Fantastic. We've got a signal. We have got a signal. There we go. We're going to sit here. We're going to let some passengers get on and off. There we go. Passengers, do your thing. And I'm going to have a look at some more questions. So, yes, model railway, something for the future. Neon Genesis. Neon Genesis. Good dude. Good dude. Congratulations, mate. I remember when I was close to catching up with you on subs. Yes, you were in it. Those were the days until BAM, you're at 10k. Super happy for you, mate. Keep up the hard work. Stay awesome, my friend. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you very much, Neon Genesis. You're a cool dude. A very cool dude, and thank you very much. And, yeah, just strive on with your channel as well. Your channel's cool, so there we go. There we go, indeed. There we go, indeed. Oh my gosh, there's a wall of text. I'm going to have to pick and choose from this one. Or maybe. What was your favourite Crash in the Crash compilations? You see, right, this is an interesting topic. We're going to start very slowly here. Crash compilations. Where did they go? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? MoleMan, yo. When I started off, I thought, let's just have a bit of... when I started this channel, is this the thing to know? I wasn't, the maturest of people, and it's something I thought that was funny. Now I've grown up a bit, I don't find them funny. So, to be perfectly honest, even though you've said my favourite Crash and Crash compilations, none of them. My favourite crash is one that happened by accident. When I was driving the Class 415 on the South London Network. I drove through a tunnel. If you haven't seen it, I'll find a link somewhere. I was driving through a tunnel, and everything went wrong. Whether the hitbox was out of sync or something, I have no idea. But I flew off into space, and that's the funniest crash that's ever happened. Because it was an accident. It was funnier like that. If I do it on purpose, it's not as funny. So there we go indeed. So yeah, and on the other side of the coin, if you're wondering where the Crash compilations are, they're hidden. Because I don't want them to reflect, that's not me anymore. I hope you understand that. It's just not me. I don't want to have that as the... Because they were some of my most popular videos, and I do thank everyone for that. But I don't want that being the face of my channel. I don't want to be the guy who crashes trains anymore. So I want to be the guy who has the banter. There we go. There we go indeed. There we go. Lovely. Right, I doubt they'd allow the train with diesel fumes in here. But, such is life. Such is life. Let's have a look. Well, what else did this dude ask? Dude's name's Ben's TECs. There we go. Would you rather be paid 100k a year for 5 years to drive trains on London to Hastings Mainline, or buy a private railway in a train of your choice for the amount of money it would cost you on a non-profit basis? You see, now I'd probably I'd probably do the London to Hastings main line, and I wouldn't even do it for the money. I'd do it for the London to Hastings main line, because that's classic. That's classic. And if you're lucky, you could drive a thumper through there, and that'd be amazing. So that one, I'd do that. There we go. There we go. Welcome to King's Cross Thameslink, the old station before St Pancras International was opened. Now a derelict wasteland. So there we go. No longer a station at all. So yes, this section of the route is this is all custom made on the workshop. So go and check it out. This bit's been sceneryized. That's another track. Oh, that's the underground there. Look at that, fourth rail. There we go. But the scenery will probably die down a little bit as we get out of here. So there we go. We're just going to coast through here nice and slowly. We are indeed. Sam White, well done. My friend's been here since the very start and still here. Just shows how good your content is. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for watching all my content. I wouldn't say my content is so good, but thank you very much anyway. Thank you very, very much. The Random Channel 7. Hi, Moleman. What is your favourite airline? We're getting into the liveries of the planes now, are we? I knew that would come eventually. It's a tough one. I've only ever flown with EasyJet. And obviously that's like Sardine Simulator, so their new planes are nice, their new planes are lovely, the new A320s, oh, amazing. But, because they've got better seats, and it's amazing in there. But, in terms of experience, I've only ever flown with one, so I have to say that. But in terms of just pure livery, you can't, British Airways, it seems like the cop-out answer, because I'm British. So... one that, interestingly, probably DHL. I love just a bright yellow plane with red stripes. It just seems very me. So there we go. There's that one. What else? The Airbus house livery. I'm looking behind me now. I'm just looking at all the things I've got on my Oh no, the game crashed. No. I had a feeling this would happen. Yeah, game doesn't like 100 miles by the looks of things. Oh crap. BRB! Let's try that again, shall we? Oh dear. Yeah, when you have detail, when you have 2 times 50 miles of detail, game doesn't like it. So, that happened, game crashed, we're back. It only took like ages to set up. Again, but we are back. We're at Farringdon. We're going to do this section again, and hopefully we'll get to City Thameslink without it crashing. So there we go. It's lovely. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, when you take this sort of detail and you put it across 100 miles of track, problems happen. It's just why routes aren't that long. If you get a long route, it's not as detailed. Simple as. So there we go. There we go indeed. Now, before we were so rudely interrupted by the game crashing, I was asking what is your favourite airline. So I looked around behind me, and last thing I said was Airbus house livery. I'm also just looking. I'm just looking at all the liveries in the world right now. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Airbus house livery. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Right, we'll just fine. Next question. What is your favourite FSX craft? Asks BundyBear2908. I've got so many aircraft, so many in flight simulator. Oh my god, I've got train simulator on the brain. I wouldn't even have a starting idea of where to answer that one. I would probably say something like the F-16 or the Eurofighter, but then you've got 777s, and then you've got it. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. If I flew each aircraft for 5 minutes, I'd be there for hours. I've got so many, I couldn't even begin to tell you what my favourite one is. But when I'm flying in, and as you saw on my initial 10,000 subscriber video, I picked the F-16, so we'll go with the F-16. It's got to have the smoke on it. No weapons, just use it as acrobatics and we'll all be fine. So there we go. What else we got? MRPS T33 must be 334, not 334. Words. If you preserved one loco, what would it be, but it can't exist today? Ha. So you want me to preserve a loco that doesn't exist? Is that what you're saying? If I could have one preserved loco, or are you saying that one that doesn't exist now but used to exist and none survived? Is this what we're saying? I have no idea. What hasn't been preserved? I've no idea what hasn't been preserved. I literally no idea. You know what I said about less scenery? Yeah, welcome to London Blackfriars. This is it's a work in progress route, so there we go. We are crossing the Thames though, which is very nice. And there is the Shard. There we go. There's the Gherkin. There's a bridge. So there we go. Yeah, this is very work in progress, but it is it's there, which is nice. It's very nice indeed. So there we go. What is it? I don't know what isn't preserved, because I would say like the APT, but there's at least a power car of those preserved. No idea. Literally no idea. I'd probably say a baby Deltic or a Class 28. I don't know if any of those are around. No idea. Literally no idea. I don't know what trains don't exist. So that was a bit of... sorry about that. I didn't really answer that one very well, did we? Kieran Page. Seeing was just so positive about trains. What was your worst experience on one? This is a clever question, this one. This is making me think. Oh, God. Yeah, see, I've sort of been... Well... The worst experience I've had on a train is just being cancelled, really, or getting stuck behind another train. I suppose not the worst experience, but the funniest experience I've had was the train that. Right, so I was at Chatham. You know, Chatham. This is years ago. Like slam door years ago. So I was at Chatham. You know. And the dude went, the next train on platform 1 is for Charing Cross. And I was like, yes, fantastic, Charing Cross, that's what we want. That's what we want indeed, Charing Cross. And I got on the train, and it was the right route indicator as well. It was the right code and everything for Charing Cross. And the old station board that said Charing Cross. And yeah, that was fine. So Charing Cross, as the dude does. But it wasn't Charing Cross. It was not a Charing Cross train. I got on the train, and I looked out the window, and I thought, I've never seen that there before. And what I could see was train tracks low down. And I thought, that's Strood Station. We're not going through there. We're going past there. And we ended up at Seoul Street instead of the North Kent line, which was fun. Oh, the memories. So yeah, slam door trains. They sent it the wrong way, or somebody was really bad at knowing where that train was going. So that was fun. There we go. So yes, and that's not even the worst thing that happened with that. I had to wait for a train to go back. So there we go. But other than that, apart from trains being cancelled, nothing horrendous. Apart from when it's icy, maybe. But then again, it's not the train's fault. You know, I'm positive about trains. It's not the train's fault they get stuck, is it? So, you know, say if overrunning engineering works stop the de-icing equipment trains to be sent out in time, that's not the train's fault. That's Network Rail's fault. They can go sod off. I love trains. So there we go. I think I answered that all right. We're at London Bridge. Lovely. Right. What else we got? What else we got? How much banter occurs in a video? Well, what you have to do is you have to take the equation. You have to take a very complex equation. Your brains wouldn't be able to handle it. It's very finite. I'm joking, of course. It's take the length of the video, multiply it by 978, divide it by the number of screenshots I take, and then add. I don't know how many atoms there are in a banana, and that's the answer. There you go! That's how much banter's in a video. I've no idea. Alright, what's that all about? I've got no idea. No idea. Please drive southeastern on all routes you got. That'd take forever. I mean, like, I could drive southeastern across this line. I could do London-Brighton. I could do London-Faversham. I could do Portsmouth Direct. I could do West Coast Mainline, East Coast Mainline, because some of them have pantographs. What about ones that aren't electrified? I can't do that then, can I? And it's not like I'd have to use I'd have to drag them with a loco that isn't southeastern. So impossible. Not unless you give them tons of momentum. Not unless you'll get out and push. That's not going to happen. So there we go. That's answered that one. That's answered that one indeed. High Speed Line 01. If you could preserve 3 trains currently operating, which ones would you choose? And what else we got? Or ones that have been scrapped. Let's ask somebody else as an extension of that question, making miniatures with Max. So, 3 trains currently operating. Class 465, number 1, 465. And then I'd also take the 508, of course, currently operating. Don't know. Literally no idea what else I'd preserve. I'd imagine, because I imagine a lot of things are going to be preserved anyway. You know, someone has got the money to buy them somewhere. But what else would be nice to see in the museum? Sort of like, this was a thing. You know, I'm actually genuinely thinking, because it's an Electrostar, because it is the most numerous EMU in the country, and they're even used outside the country. Electrostars are used in South Africa. Electrostars are amazing. They revolutionised travel in the south of England. They really did. Apart from Southwest, they took the zeros. They can. Nah. No, but yeah, they're just like, because you got the 357s, you got the 375s, 6s, the 377s, 378s, 379s, the 387s. Amazing things. They really are. Power up there. Lovely. Lovely stuff. London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge. There we go. Look at that. London Bridge. There we go. Lovely. How about that? How about that? That seems about like the right thing you ought to be doing. There we go. There we go indeed. Right. Go. Lovely. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Right. There we go. MoleMan. MoleMainline. MoleMan. MoleMainline. MoleMainline. MoleMan. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. We're powering up again slowly but surely. Next question. Because I realised I'm halfway through the journey and I've nowhere near halfway through the questions. So, so someone asked, so Lucas Torres in Gaming, if that's how you say your name. You asked about crash compilations. I answered that earlier. No, I won't be doing any more crash compilations. You also asked about jet train videos. The jet train may still yet return. You never know. The jet train is very banterous. It can go from A to B very quickly. But then again, so could the Superclass 47. So who knows? Who knows? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I was on the wrong window. Okay, yeah, I knew that was going to happen eventually, but we caught it. I noticed my mistake. Why double yellow? Why? No idea. No idea. Right, okie dokie. Let's just power down then until we know what the signals are doing. What do you think the future of the Great Western Main Line will be? Asks Equality XL. The future of the Great Western Main Line. Well, they're electrifying at the moment, so bi-mode 800s and 801s in the future. Class 365s are going to start operating 10 services. They'll replace the Electrostar. They'll replace the turbo networkers, which will then go down towards Bristol and perform services down there. Shut up. But in terms of after that, I've no idea, because, you know, a brand new era of trains is about to be unleashed on the line in the next few years, and that'll be it. Because obviously the HSTs have served the line for 40 years. You know, who's to say that the Hitachi 800s and 801s won't do the same? So I've no idea, unless you're talking far future, in which case then it'll probably be MacLeod's, and it'll take 5 minutes to get from London to Bristol, and that would be epic. But other than that, I have no idea. Absolutely no ideas. There we go. Who was the 10,000th subscriber? I have no idea. I was busy watching a live stream. I don't look at that sort of stuff. I really, honestly, genuinely don't look at that sort of stuff, and it'd be impossible to count. Because YouTube only shows you, in the YouTube dashboard, it only shows you your most recent, when you go to most recently subscribed, it only shows you the last month. So I couldn't count which number it is, so I cannot tell you. I literally cannot tell you. So there we go. What is your Wishing Weekly? What is your favourite steam locomotive, diesel locomotive, DMUs count, I'm speaking too fast. Electric locomotives, EMUs and stuff count, and it could be a class of locomotive. Right, favourite steam locomotive, probably. Now, you see, this is getting to the big four versus area here. You see, now you've got, I would say, like the A4, the A3. That seems to again a cop-out sort of answer. So does the GWR Castle and the LMS sort of, like, you know, Duchess, stuff like that. It seems like a very cop-out sort of answer. So I don't know. I would probably, interesting enough, I don't know. Steam train. I'm just trying to think. I like the 2MT. The BR standard 2MT with the tender. That's an interesting looking train. Very interesting indeed. Yes, I do like all some of the smaller steam trains as well, like the J50, the Ginty, the 3F Ginty. Smaller trains, smaller steam trains like that. Very nice, very sort of branch line-esque. And also the Bully Q1. Ah, it's beautiful. So yes, those are my those steam trains. Diesels, I've covered diesels and electrics, you know, stuff like the. Well, in terms of DMUs, I haven't done DMUs. I could probably speed up here, but now we're fine. We can coast along. We'll just stare at the nice train. Look at the pretty train. Pretty banter train. There we go. In fact, can we grab a screenshot around here somewhere? Something like that, maybe. Yeah, why not? Shard in the background. Lovely, lovely. Right. So, yes. DMUs. I like the Voyagers. I'm sure people aren't going to like me for that one. The 150s, maybe. I don't know. I'm very sort of. I'm very EMU. I'm very used to EMUs. Is what I do. I don't do all DMUs. They're all not where I am. So that's a tough one. Maybe the 168 Clubmans. There you go. The 168 Clubmans. Or yeah, there we go. Go with the 168 Clubmans. EMUs, yeah, we've covered those. 508, 465, 395, all the usual stuff. So there we go. GWR 5049. What is your favourite rail company? Well, my local, this Southeastern, good one. They get me where I need to go almost all the time, so that's very good. You know, so Southeastern always a good one. Nice liveries and stuff, especially the new SE refurb livery. I love it so much. Other than that, kind of like Southern. There we go. Southern's another good one. So I'm sticking close here. I'm sticking close to my boundaries. Eurostar, of course, as well. Eurostar is a beautiful livery, fantastic. So yes, but Southeastern overall. That's the bias. So I'm going to speed up now. Let's go up. Otherwise, we're going to literally be here for hours. So there we go. Let's just speed up. I sort of coast. I'll answer a few questions, but we'll get the power back going now. What else? Favourite rail company? No, Southeastern. Maybe Shinkansen, like JR. What is it? This is JR West, isn't it? Or something JR East, stuff like that. Maybe I have no idea. Let's just go with Southeastern. That's the cop-out answer I'm giving you today. Alright, Renegade 13. Congrats, MoleMainline. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. If you could create your dream game, what would it look like? Aha, this is an interesting question. If I could create my dream game, it would probably be in. It'd probably be an everything sort of game. So you could say, like, if you took the detail that is featured in, like, the latest Star Wars Battlefront, and you applied that to the real world. So you could, you know, if you actually recreated the UK, let's just say GTA 5 sort of gameplay in the UK. How about that? There we go. But you could do so much more, you know. So it'd be actual real, like, you know, so you could actually go and live in your house, say, for example. Wouldn't be very good in terms of security for videos, but that's besides the point. So yeah, a photorealistic UK to scale as well, but not just with guns and cars. You can also drive the trains, you can drive the trucks, you can do whatever you want. You know, you can stick a story in there if you want, but, you know, just the UK simulator. That'd be epic. The UK simulator. Somebody get on that. Somebody get on that. So there we go. There we go. What else we got? Robbie McGregor. What was your favourite video to make and why? And congrats. Thank you very much again. My favourite video to make. Now that's an interesting one, because I've made a lot of videos, looking at 400 videos that I've made. This is probably one of them, because I'm driving a MoleMainline HST, so there we go. The farewell TS2015 videos were a good bunch of videos that I made. I enjoyed making the last one in particular, driving the 378, the A2, the 180, the 415. It was fantastic to drive a whole bunch of trains in one video. What else we got? All the mile-long trains. You had the mile-long I did the mile-long HST or something. I can't remember how long the train was. Might have been 4 kilometers long actually. The HST. Yeah, you got the. I took all the 465, stuck them together in a long train. It's yeah, those sorts of videos. But then again, you also have the little gems like driving on routes that I love. So yeah, also Mole75, of course. Mole75 are some of my favourite videos to make. I don't get to make them often enough, because Game 75 and I just don't share the spare time that we require. However, we do try our best, and the videos that we make are some of the funniest ever, I think, on my channel, and they're a pleasure to edit and watch over and to share with the world. So I'm going to go with Mole75 at the end of all that. And my farewell TS2015 videos. I should do that for 2016 as well. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be fun indeed. So there we go. There you go. That's the answer for that one. Scrolling. There we go. There we go. Right. So now we're getting into. Oh, here we go. Lots more questions now. And coughing my lungs out. There we go. What do you think of Nerdcubed? I think he's awesome. When I first started watching YouTube, when I didn't even have a YouTube account, I'd watch like Just Cause 2 montage videos and stuff, just because I thought it was cool. Because I used to play it on the old Xbox I had, and I thought, oh, I want to try some stunts, and I looked them up on YouTube. And every now and then I'd see the 13 Ways to Die Just Cause 2. Then I'd see Nerdcube, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to watch Nerd, because it just seemed weird. When I was young, I thought, I'm not going to watch Nerdcube. It sounds like a weird username. I'm not watching that. But then I watched one of his videos. I must have watched his Flight Simulator videos, his first video I ever watched of his, and I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. He's hilarious. He's fantastic. So yes, I think he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude. He's a pretty cool dude indeed. So there we go. There we go. Falco Huffkins asked that one, so thank you very much. Vauxhall 91991848827. There's a lot of Vauxhalls on YouTube. Asked, where did your name come from? There we go. Moleman978. Where did the name come from? That is a interesting question to be asking on this fine special right here, isn't it? So, Mole bit, where did that come from? That came from school, actually. A lot of people, for some reason, thought, as you know, when you're in school, there's always the one kid who has the nickname that they can't shake whatsoever. That was me. I was the mole in school, be it the mole guy, the mole man, you know, Mr. Rat Mole, whatever it was. I was known as Mole Man in school. It was my nickname. And people, oh God, shut up. And people tried to bully me with it. They tried. They didn't succeed, because I'm like, you know, I don't care. Come what you want. I'm me. Just let me do me. You do you. Don't try and tell me what I am. Whatever. So yes, it came from school, and I thought, well, people tried to make me feel crap for being that name. So, you know, and I'm already known by that name. So I'll just use that name. So there we go. So that's what I did when I started my YouTube channel. I did MoleMan97. I'll let you guess why. I put MoleMan97. If you can't guess the 97 bit to start off with, then, well, just, you know, YouTube 101. So there we go. I did MoleMan97. Somebody had already taken that username. I thought, crap. So I thought, right, okay, what do you add next? I thought I'd add an 8. There's several reasons why I added an 8. The main reason the main reason, which is a very secret, awesome reason why I added the 8, is if you take 978. That's a 9. If you take it as words, it's 978. That's N, S, and E. What does that also make? Network Southeast. So that is clever. That's just the clever me thinking there. That really is. There you go. That is the reasoning behind my name. School bullies, or attempted bullies, and clever numbers tricks that work, and the year I was born. So there you go. There you go. That's my name. That's how I'm known on the internet. Oh, shut up. There we go. Oh, 45. Okay, yeah, this place is a really... Yeah, I need to go slow down here. How do you know Game of 75? Asks a London spotter. Well, this is an interesting one. When I started, what was it back when? I can't remember when. I used to watch a lot of train sim videos as well. I don't as much anymore because I'm making them as well. So if I watched train sim videos as much as I record them, I'd have no time to do anything else in my life. So I used to watch a lot more when I was recording a lot less. And I found his video where he drove across the let's power off, when he drove across the Isle of Wight. And I just thought, yeah, let's watch it. You know, it's this Game of 75. You know, I thought, what can possibly go wrong? And I fell in love with his videos. I found him hilarious. So I watched every video of his he had ever made. If you go onto my Twitter and roll back about a year and a half, you will see my tweets are just, I liked the video from Game 75, I liked the video from Game 75, I liked the video from... And, so yeah, so he was very grateful for the support. And one day I turned up to a live stream of his. And, you know, a friendly chap, I just spoke to him and stuff like that, and I said, I do videos as well, and stuff like that. And, he said, and then he checked out my channel, he said, we got to get talking. So we did, and then I appeared on a live stream of his, where he was driving Euro Truck Simulator, and the rest was history. Mole75 was born. And 25 videos later, couldn't be happier. It's one of the best things I do on here. I don't know if you all agree, but to me, I need to speed up again. Mole75 is one of the best things I do on here. It really is. It works. It just works, and it's fantastic. So there we go. There we go, indeed. What was the next question we was being asked? Train person, Lego Crazy, in inverted commas channel. Hey, MoleMainline, congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so very, very much. You definitely deserve it. 3 stars. Thank you very much. I wouldn't say so, but thank you very much anyway. What would you say is your favourite train route for Train Simulator? London Faversham, Class 465. Just flat out, there we go. And then second favourite is 377 and London-Brighton, evidently. So, yes, that's just flat out that answer. There we go. Whether that would change in the future, no idea. No idea. If, like, you know, I mean, London Faversham is my favourite route until a route that's a lot closer to my heart ever came out. So, yeah, but until if ever that happens, which it probably won't, it's going to be my favourite route. So there we go. There we go, indeed. There we go, indeed. So yes, London Faversham, London-Brighton, 465, 377. I'm not speeding, train. Come on. I'm going in the 90 zone. I can power up now. There we go. 90 miles an hour now. Nearly all the way to Brighton. So there we go. And then the mileage is actually ticking down this time, I've noticed. I haven't even been looking at the game. The train's been driving itself. I'm looking at YouTube. So there we go. There we go, indeed. Also, should probably take another look at the train. It's been a while. It's been a while, indeed. Taking all these questions and answering them. I'm not looking at the train as much as I normally would, and not taking nearly as many screenshots. So call that what you will. I'm sure you will. Look at that. It's very nice. Right. Fantastic. I love the way the light shines. AP light enhancement packs. Beautiful things they are. There we go. Also their sound pack as well. It's stellar. It's amazing. Right. Let's blow the horn. I haven't blown the horn in a little while. There we go. Right, next question, because I've got a lot to go through. I'm going to have to crawl into Brighton whilst I answer these. Right, what else we got? Fly757X. Congratulations on 10,000 subs. Thank you very much. I've been subscribed to about 2,000 subs, you think? I remember the 2,000 subscribers special. That was 2,000, 200 videos and 200 tweets. Or 2,000 tweets, something like that. That was a good time, man. Yes, that was a good time. I remember that. I drove the 47, the 444, the 60. Oh, good times, man. Good times. So there we go. would you consider learning some of the more advanced stuff for FSX, like the Airbus X or Aerosoft CRJ when it's out? I'd love to see that from you. If you don't, that's completely understandable. Love your TS2016 stuff too, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, I probably would consider learning how to fly these things. The only thing is time. That's the only thing, is time. And yes, so we shall see. And one of the interesting things I'm thinking of is with learning how to fly planes, I might start that when DTG Flight School comes out, because it just seems like, you know, I can start from a solid ground, sort of like, nope, let's just start the flight sim thing again. Let's learn how to fly a plane. So who knows? Who knows? But I'd like to learn it, because Airbus, I love Airbus. It's just it's a very lengthy process. In a train, I can pretty much guarantee that I can pick it up, read the manual for a few minutes, and go. With flight stuff, it can take a lot longer. So it's a balancing trick which I'm not playing very well right now, and I need to sort that out. But at the moment, I'm not too sure. But I would like to fly more in Flight Simulator one day in the future. So there we go. There we go indeed. Right, okie dokie. What else we got next? Trainman 2003. Can you do another facial reveal? No, I've already revealed my face on YouTube. I cannot re-reveal my face. That's just showing it again. How can one re-reveal? Revealing it is showing it for the first time. I can't go sort of like, forget my face, see my face. So no, I might show it again one day in the future, because you can't do vlogs without them, and I like to do a vlog one day in the future, maybe one day, possibly, who knows. So you might see my face again one day, but you won't have it re-revealed. That's a little bit impossible, I'm afraid. That's a little bit impossible indeed. Right, what else have we got? So, London Underground 1973 stock. How did you come up with the name 11978? I answered that one. What is your favourite route? I answered that one. What would Britain be like now if APT project had advanced further? That's an interesting question, that one. So APT, for those who don't know, it's we sort of, with the West Coast Main Line, it's very curvy, and if you tried to drive a train at top speed through it, your T would end up out the window, and the cup would end up smashed on the floor, and your face would be pressed up against the doors. So you can't go fast around corners. I'm sure you'll figure that out. So what they came up with was the way of trains tilting. We invented the tilting. Well, we didn't. I think somebody else did it as well. But we came up with the tilting train. It was the advanced passenger train. It could go like 160 miles an hour, and it was epic. It was an epic piece of engineering, and it was absolutely fantastic. So there we go. Yes, but it failed ultimately, because they stuck a bunch of drunk press on there, and they said, "Oh, I feel sick," which is true, because you couldn't feel the tilting. So, and then we looked out the window, it didn't correspond with what you felt, and you felt sick. So, and the government lost interest in it, and it got scrapped. But if it had stayed, first of all, we would have still probably made the Class 91, but we might not have done. Don't know. We wouldn't have. One thing we wouldn't have done is because we sold the technology off. We wouldn't have bought it back, because we've got the Pendolinos. It's an Italian technology, but it's derived from the APT thereabouts. So we sold off the APT technology and bought it back 30 years later or something stupid like that, which is silly. We should just kept it. But so we would have had our own trains. The APT would be running across the West Coast Main Line, the Midland Main Line. They probably would have made third rail versions for down here. They were shorter consists that maybe not streamlined, but they would have done that sort of stuff, and it would have been interesting, to say the least. It would have been an interesting future. I also like the gas turbine one. That would have been cool, but unfortunately, it did not happen, and now they're just preserved, and it's sad. But it would have been an interesting future. Let's put it that way. It would have been indeed. Connor Sambrook. This is a very open question. What are your plans for future with videos? Plans for the future with videos. Congrats on 10,000 subs, by the way. Yes, absolutely brilliant content. Thank you very much. Plans for the future with videos. That's interesting. So this relates back to the one I asked about subscriber counts and stuff. Train Simulator. I love doing Train Simulators. What you're here for, and it's it's quite popular, and it's fun. It's fun. It's the thing I like to enjoy doing. In terms of the future with videos, I've no idea. I'd like to think I'll continue doing Train Simulator throughout as the years go by, but I would like to branch out and play other games. I've got let's just slam the brakes on a little bit. I'm going to open up Steam. There we go. I have got 95 games on my Steam account, and I've only played about 7 of them on my YouTube channel, which is a little bit of a waste, if you ask me. It's a little bit of a waste. I've got so many games that I could play and share with you guys, but I haven't got, you know, so I don't know. I'd like to maybe one day branch out, play a bunch of different games. I think it could be interesting. But for now, stick with Train Sim, we'll be fine. Obviously, I'm playing Lego Star Wars at the moment, which is interesting, and I've played stuff like Serious Sam in them. I have branched out before, and I do plan to branch out again one day. I think it'd be interesting. I think seeing me shaking and hiding behind the pillow whilst playing Resident Evil could be quite the laugh. So I think maybe, yes, you will see some more varied content in the future, but I don't know when. And Train Sim, in my opinion, will never go away. There is so much content in Train Simulator that I can cover, be it third party, be it stuff on Steam that I've never shown. There's stuff there's old stuff that I've never really shown properly, and there's just so much to explore. There's the whole world of trains out there. So there's enough content in Train Simulator that it will never go away, especially if I keep on doing little special videos like this. We'll drive across the same route and the same trains, but never mind. So there is so much to do in Train Simulator that'll never go away. It just can't. There's no reason for it to to go away. So, but I do plan one day to sort of spread those out a little bit more and just do more varied content. But that's not happening yet. I ain't got the time for that to happen yet. But it would be cool. It would be cool. There we go. Right. So thanks for all the questions, by the way. I thought I'd just say that now as well. Formula 1 fan 1997, Toki Adoy. I'm sorry about your name. I'm so sorry. I'm not good with names. Favourite Southeastern service and why? Right. Okie dokie. So it's less. So the favourite South. So are we talking about a specific time here? Because I would say the train that takes me home. I'm not going to tell you what that is, of course, because privacy stuff. But any service across the Medway Valley line, let's put it that way, be it Strood to Tonbridge, Strood to Paddock Wood, or and reverse, or the Maidstone shuttle, so Strood to Maidstone back. Favourite line, yeah, so that's my favourite line in the world, and that's my favourite services go across there. Sheerness branch as well, very nice to go across the Sheerness branch. It's very unique, you go over that bridge and stuff that lifts up. It's very interesting. HS1 as well, and the other one, the other southeastern service that I like is going to Charing Cross via the North Kent line, because that has got a lot of space, and there's a lot of space in my heart dedicated to the North Kent line. So there you go, that is the answer for that one. I've got a lot of questions to go through still. Oh boy, Southeast Rail Productions is back. What is your favourite or funniest video you've recorded? Favourite video? So I've covered this briefly already. So it's like Farewell TS2015. The funniest video. Now I don't want to be a judge of my own character here, because it sounds a bit, it sounds like I'm, a bit sort of, shoving my ego in your face. But I think it's probably the time when the Class 415 drove into a tunnel and flew off into space. I think that has to be the funniest moment in one of my videos, because it was just totally unexpected. What else? Also, probably, yeah, and also again, Mole 75. Stuff like racing aircraft and trains, and it's or the steam versus diesels, that sort of stuff. So there you go. Yes, I've pretty much already answered that already, but there we go. Volts Gaming, I knew you would hit this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Having the faith in me and the, to be able to actually do this. Thank you very much. We're going to stand at Gatwick. Chilled Gamer, well done, more man. And my question is, what do you look like? If you go onto my channel, go back about 9 months, you shall find out, good sir. Or, I won't say sir, you might not be, but there we go. You could be a lady, but there we go. I stand at Gatwick and watch a train fly through. I should stop here, but whatever. I'm not stopping in case the game crashes. There we go. I'm going to stop at Brighton. Don't worry. Let's power up through here. It's 100% throttle it through here. Get the thrash going. Get the thrash going. So yes, I've already done my face reveal. So there we go. There we go. Indeed. Right, the Autistic Kid 1. I've got 2 questions. Which railway on the British network would you like to visit? I would like to visit for any... Hang on. Lovely. Right. Which railway on the British network would I like to visit? this one might surprise most, but I have never, ever been on the West Coast Main Line, and I would love to go on the West Coast Main Line. I've been on the East Coast Main Line to Alexandra Palace. The main lines, the classic main lines that go up to Edinburgh and Glasgow. Never, ever been on them all the way. So that's one. Which railway outside the UK would you like to visit? I'd say either one of the LGV lines, so like going into Paris or going down to Marseille, south of France, 320 kilometers per hour goodness, or whatever, just beautiful high-speed TGVs, or the Shinkansen. I'd love to go on the Shinkansen. Apart from the fact it's so busy, I'd love to go on the Shinkansen, or also the MacLeod as well, the Shanghai MacLeod. So there we go. Those are the railways outside the UK I'd most like to visit. So there we go. There we go, indeed. What else we got? Lots of people say congratulations to Trainboy 350. Thank you very much. There we go. David Lord Chescu. Hashtag Big Pickles for Small People Q&A. Am I missing something here? Will you play DCS World? I might. Again, it's a learning curve, and it's quite the learning curve that I'd need to master before I actually start making videos on it, because I don't want to dive into it and sit in a cockpit for half an hour going, I don't know what to do. So I don't know. I have literally no idea. So there we go. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. HST Ben 1. What got you into making YouTube videos? This is an interesting question. What got me into making YouTube videos? Watching other YouTubers, I think, mainly. My main inspiration, right? My main inspiration for everything I do is Necroscope86. He's the first YouTuber I ever watched and subscribed to, and he's just fantastic. Sadly, he's not going to be making making videos anymore, but he's literally the reason that I'm here. It's amazing. I've met him a couple of times. He's a fantastic bloke, and yes, Necroscope86 is my main inspiration for YouTube, and watching him, spread joy to others, and how his videos make other people's days, including my own, better. That I wanted to do the same. I wanted to see if I could make videos that make other people happy. I wanted to make other people happy, and that is what I strive to do. And judging by the subscriber count, I'm being successful in that. So thank you guys so very, very much for being here. So there we go. What got me to making YouTube videos is just making people smile. That was it, really. That was it indeed. There we go. That's that one answered. Geofall. Congrats. Here's for more Banters videos. Well done and thank you. Don't you just love trains? I love trains so much. Thank you so much. I absolutely adore trains. Ever since my first train journey was when I was like a few weeks old. I've been on trains my entire life, and I love them so much. I used to go on a train every weekend, and it was so fun. Incidentally enough, the Class 508. There you go. I've been going on the Class 508 for as long as I can remember, and yeah, so that's the reason I love trains so much. I've just been around them my entire life. They're the best things in the world. Obviously, Tom's the Tank Engine as well. One does not simply like trains and dislike Tom's the Tank Engine. So there you go, indeed. There you go, indeed. I'm coasting along quite nicely at 75 miles an hour. It's quite chill. I'm just trying to extend the videos. There we go. Ever United, what other YouTubers do you admire the most? So yeah, so I've already covered Necroscope86. Jacksepticeye is another major one. His enthusiasm, his energy. It's just, I could feel tired, watch a video of his, and I feel yes. I feel fantastic for that. So yes, he's always a good one to watch. There are so many. There's so many different types of YouTubers I've admired in different ways, and I'm subscribed to loads and loads of people. But yes, IC82 as well. He's a good one because sort of like the passion for trains. No matter what anyone else thinks, show your passion for trains. So that's another good one. That's another very good one there. So yeah, so you got like in Necroscope86, Jacksepticeye, Nerdcubed, Intercity82, and in some ways Game75 as well. So there we go. Even though we're friends now. I'm friends with IC82 and Game75. That's very odd. Be admiring these YouTubers and then getting to meet them and become friends with them is amazing. Like I've even met Necroscope86 a couple of times in my life, and oh my god, it's absolutely amazing to meet people who you admire and then become friends with them as well. So that's amazing. That is amazing indeed. So yes, that's my roster of favourite YouTubers there. Can you do a video on the Class 58? Asks Gwydoyan McDarren. I've butchered your name so badly, but you've got an epic thumbnail little thing there for your usernames. That's fantastic. Well done. You got a Network Southeast in there. Can you do a video on the Class 58? I want to do a video on the Class 58. It's a beautiful looking locomotive. I love the Class 58. However, I don't want to drive it on any of the lines that it's got scenarios for, because the routes are really old. Like floating track, missing scenery, poor everything. Is a proposition for the community out there. If you make a Steam Workshop scenario driving the Class 58 on something like Settle to Carlisle, South Wales Coast, or wherever whatever, if you make a realistic scenario using the Class 58, I will drive it. That's when I'll drive the 58. So when there's a scenario for it on a Steam Workshop, there aren't any at the moment. When there are, I will do a video on it, because I don't want to just do quick drive. I want to do interesting stuff, but I don't want to drive on the old routes. They're like a decade old, and as iconic as they are in Train Simulator, no. So we shall see. If a scenario pops up for it, I shall drive it. So there you go. Sundrian Jedi 73. Could you do another Mole 75 GTA 5 family road trip? Now, yes, the road trip that we did. If you haven't, ignore the phone that's ringing. Ignore that. There we go. You probably can't hear it, but I can. The family road trip was an idea that we had on a live stream, and it was so funny. It was so very funny. We got in a family-esque car, and we drove from the airport. We drove from the airport of Los Santos up to Mount Chiliad, and it was one of the best things we've ever done. It's so funny, and I'd love to do another one with Game of 75. So I shall add that to the planning books. I have a lot of videos planned for Mole 75. It's just a matter of getting around to recording them, as I'm sure you will imagine. So I'll add that to the list. Another family road trip. So there we go. Ace Flying Scotsman, Ace FS. Congrats! Thank you for doing these amazing videos. Thank you for watching these. I wouldn't consider them amazing, but thank you very much for watching these videos. So there we go. I need to get some speed. I'm going to bright one notch of power, because I'm nearly there. I've got 14 miles to go, and I've still got a lot of questions to go. So it's because I was going so fast earlier. So there we go. In terms of speed, not questions. Volpix EX, do you have Swedish trains? I don't have a lot of experience with Swedish trains, so I cannot say. But I imagine, as I love all trains, they're awesome. So let's say yes, shall we? Let's say yes indeed. Gamer Boy Kiki08, what's your favourite steam train? I have answered that already. Yes, the Ginty, stuff like that. So, you know, all smaller steam locos, all very nice. Are you Illuminati? No, the Class 66 is Illuminati, damn it. The Class 66 is Illuminati. Trent Valley, Illuminati, confirmed. Yes, it's just the simulation nerd. So there we go. What else we got? Train Boy 365522. Apart from the South London routes and trains in South London, what is your favourite route and train? So right, we're cutting off the south of England. Basically, is what you're saying. Favourite route outside the south of England? Probably. Well, I say that, not the entire South Wales coastal at the moment, because I'm driving it a lot in my spare time. And so I said about quick driving in my spare time. Driving in South Wales and the 175 stuff, I would love it, absolutely love it. So probably that at the moment, probably that. So there we go. What else we got? Another slight wall of text here. Making miniatures of the Max. What do you prefer? The Union Pacific. Let's try that again, shall we? What do you prefer? The Union Pacific Big Boys, which they're restoring, one of them now in the USA to full steam and glory, or do you prefer the mighty LMS Garretts, like their Australian and African sisters? They could pull long and heavy loads on level track, just like the Big Boy, even though they have fears of coupling breaking on hills. Interesting. I'd probably say the Big Boy, just simply because it is the largest steam loco in the world. Now, it's incredible to think that someone built that, and of course, it's stereotypical that the Americans built the largest steam train in the world, but you know, because it's go home, isn't it? Really, especially like stuff like their Jettle. It's not. I'm not trying to sound stereotypical. It's just you look at their locomotives, it's like, yeah. So, yes, they're the Big Boys. Fantastically beautiful locomotive. So, the Big Boy. There you go. There you go, indeed. So, we've got Class 66. What is your favourite train station in the UK? Probably Clapham Junction. I'm not going to say my actual favourite station because it's my local. I'm not telling you what my local is. That's just a stupid idea. So I'm going to go to Clapham Junction. The variety and the complexity of it all, absolutely fantastic. So there we go. Guy Gamer, what is the best thing you've ever done? The best thing I have ever done in my life is flying a tiger moth. That's why I love the tiger moth so much. I have flown a real one. The first video on this YouTube channel is me flying the tiger moth. Go and check it out if you so desired. It's absolutely amazing. I've flown the tiger moth, and that is the greatest thing I've ever done. Besides, I mean, and the other thing as well, obviously, is making this channel what it is. You know, making videos for you guys. I love doing that. In terms of personal achievements, it's one of the best things I've ever done. So there you go. Flying a plane and doing this. So there we go. There we go, indeed. What else we got? What happened to the Minecraft Hardcore series? Ah, yes, the Minecraft Hardcore series. That was a, yes, I started that, and then, I can't remember what happened, but about 5 months ago, it stopped. And that's probably because I ran out of time to record it, somewhere along the line, and I never picked it up again. So, I don't know with that one. Thing is, if I brought it back, what would I do with it? Give me suggestions on what I would do with it, because I like Minecraft, it's fun to build stuff and try and survive, but in terms of a hardcore, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally, no idea. I just stand around building, like, my house. Like, I don't do that for every episode, so give me ideas and I might consider bringing it back. There's so many things that I'd like to bring back. Like, I never completed my Portal 2 Let's Play. That's a shame. I should do that again. There we go. Peter Muller asked that one, thank you very much. Rick S. Moleman, why'd you keep saying shut up to AWS warnings? They're there to save your life. Go Moleman, go Moleman, go Moleman, you know Moleman. I say shut up to AWS ramps because it's funny. It's funny to me, just the fact that sort of, you know, it's sort of like, I know it's there to save my life, and that's the whole thing. It's like, I don't care, let me do what I want, you know, it's like, it's just there as a bit of banter. It's just part of the banter package. So there you go. There you go indeed. Right, Ericsson14, I think that's your name. How old are you? I'm sure you can figure that out. What do you prefer, trains or planes? Trains, most definitely trains. What is your favourite airplane? Let's say the A320, because I've answered that before. Have you ever been to Sweden? No. There we go. What is your favourite plane? Done that one. There we go. Kid behind the camera, you're very welcome, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What else we got? Right. The great Theopastros. I have a question. If anyone else has any more questions, then please feel free to ask the questions in the comment section. Thank you. Thank you. Right, so, yes. Right, what locomotive do you want to see running the most? This. Somebody tell Great Western Railway or somebody to paint one in this. That'd be amazing. Don't do that. There we go. There we go. What is your absolute favourite train to drive in TS2016? Asks Mad Slabs. The class 465. There we go. Just trying to find questions. There's another one about favourite planes. I'm just going to have to start skipping on these things now. Approximately how much money have you spent on Trains Simulator? With a Z, about 20 quid when I bought Trains. That's about it. In terms of Train Simulator, that's a totally different ball game altogether, and I would have no idea. So there we go. Hey Mole Man asks well, they don't just ask Hey Mole Man. It's 321417 Productions. What is your most favourite slam door Southern Region EMU? It's either the 415, the 415, or something like the 421 or the 423. Oh, actually no, the 411. The 411. There we go. In Jaffa Cake livery. There we go. The 411 in Jaffa Cake livery. There's your answer. What is the worst add-on you've managed to get for any simulator? No idea. It would probably be something for Flight Simulator. I don't know. It's probably something for Flight Simulator. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. There we go. What was the first video game you played? And what got you into trains? Asks Yossi16 Gaming. I've only got 6 miles to go. Oh dear. Let's put a bit of break on, shall we? I've got loads of questions left, and I've still got loads of mileage to go. The first game I played was probably Midtown Madness 3 on the original Xbox. Best game ever. If you don't know what the Midtown Madness series is, you haven't lived. So that's the simple answer to that one. There you go indeed. Got me into trains, just being around them every day, or every week. You know, just being around trains and watching Tom's the Tank Engine, as I think is the case with most people. So there we go. And there we go. It's the favourite, the best bridge portal in the world, that one there. There we go indeed. What else we got? is there any DLC for Train Sim you regret buying, and if so, what is it? I wouldn't say there is, Jesse Armara. I wouldn't say I regret buying anything, because everything has its own little thing that you can do with it. The only thing I regret is buying stuff and not being able to I'm not having the time to cover it yet on my YouTube channel. So I hopefully I will do that one day. That'll be good indeed. What else we got? Oh god, I've got to slow down. I've got 5.5 miles to go, and I've only about halfway through the questions. I knew this would happen. I want to get through at least some of them. I've barely scratched the surface at the moment. A lot of them are quite similar. A lot of people are asking favourite routes and trains, so I can skip those. Could you do some stuff with the UP ES44 AC? I might do. I've done the BNSF sort of GEVO locos. I might do UP one day. I might do that indeed. So there we go. Asks JRIC Studios. There we go. Xdal, what is your favourite plane? Done that one. Least favourite plane? Ooh. Don't know. Least favourite plane. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't own a model of my least favourite plane. Literally no idea. Because I don't tend to think of my least favourite things. These are a few of my least favourite things. What we got? Probably DC-10. I like the MD-11, but the DC-10, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I know they're classic, but I don't know. Not too sure. Least favourite train? Probably a Pacer. Never been on one, but probably has to be a Pacer. I still like them, but the least favourite is Pacer. So there we go. What was your first gaming PC? This one, about section. Which one would you suggest for me to play Railworks? This one, description. PC specs, somebody else. Description, or not description, about page, that's it. There we go. FS Explains, what's your favourite flight sim add-on? Which is better, TS2015 or TS2016? Favourite flight sim add-on? Covered this. Probably the F16. TS2016 versus TS2015. You see, I can't answer that because my favourite was TS2014 because it came with my favourite route. TS2015 was about high speed and awesomeness, and this, TS2016 is about, the challenge, the challenge of it. So you got the difficult steam trains, the powerful Americans, and the and the high speed and the bustling Germans. So it's all very. I can't say because each route has something unique and special about it. So I had no idea. What else we got? Favourite English electric diesel locomotive? Electric diesel Class 73. There we go. Best of both worlds. Why, Malcolm? I've answered that one. I've answered these. I've answered many of these now. A lot of people have asked the same things. So, no, thank you for making hilarious videos watching my downtime. I always enjoy watching your videos. There we go. Somebody wanted me to drive the jet train for the special. Sorry, I'm not driving the jet train. I'm driving this one, and it's an awesome train indeed. And if I was driving the jet train, I'd get through 2 questions. So there we go. Ben Braid, how do I know IC82? Well, I've watched him for a long time at YouTube. He's one of the first train channels that I watched. And I've commented on his videos, talked to him on his Twitter and stuff like that, and sort of knew him online a little bit. But then when he went to the Bluebell Railway, this is the main thing. When he went to the Bluebell Railway, I also went, and he's got a video on his channel about it. He went to the Bluebell Railway. Oh my God, we're nearly at Preston Park. Slow down. I've got to seriously come into Brighton as slowly as I possibly can. I want to get through more questions. I know this is going to be the most boring footage in the world, but it's the Q&A that we're here for. So that's what we're focusing on. Once I'm at this tunnel, I'll show the train from the outside. That sounds like a good plan. There we go. There's the train. That's what we're there for. I know IC82 from going to the Bluebell Railway, meeting him there. He said he was going. I said I lived near there. I can go there, and I did. And we arrived. We arrived at the car park at the same time, which is the best thing in the world. And I was one of the only people there who actually went to go and meet him, because most people went on the wrong day or something. So this was back in February 2014, and only one other person went there to meet me that day. And they turned up. They said hi, and they left. I stayed with him. I hung out with him all day, and I got to know him like that. And we got just became friends just like that. Just 2 train-loving blokes on a heritage railway. It was a great time. And then I met him again at Google. We were both invited to Google last year, and that was cool. That was very cool. So there we go. That was fun. That was fun indeed. I'm still slowing down. Right, 20 miles an hour. That's going to be our thing there. There we go. So that's how I know. Can I do a USA Gala? Mega Galas. Yes. I know I said I was going to be doing them frequently, but I haven't had the time to do them frequently. As you can imagine, they take a lot of time to set up. I've got to find all the trains, I've got to set them all up in consists, I've got to choose which route to drive them on, and then I've got to record it, edit it, and all stuff like that. So they take a lot of time to make. It's time I haven't had. But the next one I do will probably be an American Mega Gala. But they're going to be a lot less frequent than I said they are, and I can only apologise about that. I just don't have the time to make them. If I make a Mega Gala, that's 3 or 4 videos potentially that I haven't made elsewhere. So it's all very... Timing's difficult, so there we go indeed. I go to play Farming Simulator. Maybe not. Farming's not really my thing. I might try it if I did a simulator extravaganza. I might do that maybe, but who knows? Who knows? So what else we got? Oh God! Someone's asked me if Mr. Dreamline has asked me if I prefer the 787 or the 757. Oh, you cruel, cruel human being! Right. Okay. So if we take this into consideration. The 787 is a modern wide-body jet airliner that's fuel efficient and sets fire when its batteries get a little bit hot. Anyway, we've got the 757, which is, massive engines, single aisle. You just, why have you done this to me? Why have you done this to? I'm gonna say they're good as each other, but if I had to fly on one, it would probably be the 787 simply because. It's, the AWS went off. Ha! There we go. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. Shut up. Oh, well, it's giving me more time to... it's giving me more time to answer comments, isn't it? So there we go. I'd say the 787 Dreamliner because its exterior, its outer framing gives it the ability to have a lower oxygen altitude inside the cabin, so it's easy to breathe. From that reason alone, is also is amazing. Also, I love the front end. The redesigned front end is there we go. But obviously, the 757 is a classic, so I can't. It's who knows. James Bond 1503. My name's James Bond. Will you ever visit Ireland? There we go. I couldn't. Why are we not moving? Come on, brakes off. Can we move now? Move. Train. Please, come on, I'm 1.5 miles from Brighton. You better start moving now. Come on, train. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, train. Come on. Why have you stopped? The brakes are still on. Why are the brakes still on? They're releasing. Come on. Come on, train. Come on. Come on. Come on! This is not what I wanted to occur. I'm now 1.5 miles from Brighton, and my train's not moving. This is not what I wanted to occur. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Oh, we're moving. Yeah, we're moving. Love it. Right. Slow notches. That's what we want. Right. There we go. Lovely. Let's stay in there so I can hear it this time. Right. There we go. So, where was I? Would I ever visit Ireland and ride the rails? Possibly. I'd love to visit Ireland one day. There's a lot of places I need to visit. I've only ever been out the UK a couple of times. I've been to France. I've been to Belgium. I've been to the Czech Republic. That's it. I've been to Greece as well, but I'd lose count of these. I've been abroad 4 times, and I still lose count. So there we go. Someone else about the Mega Gala. Covered that. There we go. My favourite model train locomotive. Now there we go. That's a different question altogether. My favourite model locomotive. I will show you one day, and there's a reason it's my favourite. It's one reason alone, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for another day. That's special. That is. That's special indeed. Let's just stay at 10 miles an hour. There we go. There we go. Right, so I have a question, Oliver Dots. How do you see Train Simulator looking in 2020? What would you like to see added or improved? 2020, now we're talking a few years in the future here. I reckon by then, the new Dovetail Train Simulator will be out. Almost definitely. And it'll have, so by that point as well, I would have learned how it works, and, there'll be quite a few routes for it that will look awesome and stuff like that. So I'd say it's going to be in a pretty good place. I reckon it'll be in a good place by 2020. I reckon Train Sim will be similar sort of experience, maybe, just driving this, but it'll look a lot better. It'll feel a lot better. And yes, so there we go. We'll probably have some more features as well, hopefully. Hopefully, you never know. UE4 is a very powerful engine. You never know what what they'll do with it. So there we go. There we go indeed. What else we got? If you could convert any train into a motorhome, which train would you use? Asks Deltic OB. So take a train carriage and turn it into a house, is what you're saying, basically, isn't it? That's an interesting one. I would say it'd probably be it'd be a locomotive. Well, I'd say a locomotive, but a multiple unit would give me a lot more storage space. So I'd probably say I wouldn't do a class 508 headroom. I love them, but the headroom's a bit too. I could probably deck out a 395 actually. A class 395, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So yes, a class 395 would be my motorhome. There you go. How long have I been playing Train Simulator? Since TS2014 came out. That's when I got Train Simulator. So there we go. I wanted to play it before then, but until that point, I had an even worse computer, so I wouldn't have even had the ability to even load it. So I didn't. But there we go. I started then. If you were a train driver, what train would you drive and on what route? I'd drive a 375, 466 or something like that on the Medway Valley line every day. Of course, that would be my thing. That would be my thing indeed. I'm going at 7 miles an hour. I'm just trying to extend this so much. There we go. What is your favourite USA train? Probably the FEF3, beautiful steam locomotive, or the old 440, the Jupiter, you know, those sort of things. The old 440 classic, massive chimney sort of things. So there we go. Favourite railway station in Britain is Clapham Junction. There we go. What else we got? Are there any new trains you're looking forward to that are coming out soon? Well, if we're talking real world, you're talking the Class 801 and the Class 700. I'm very much looking forward to those. What they're going to bring to the table in terms of futures and of the railways is absolutely fantastic. So there we go. In terms of train sim, no idea. Absolutely no idea. So there we go. Somebody doesn't want me to do what Game 75 did and semi-retire. I'll try not to. Obviously, there is life outside of YouTube, and if that ever changed, you know, stuff would have to be sorted out. But I don't plan to go anywhere. There we go. And what we decided to use MoleMainline 978 covered that. So what else we got? I'm just trying to look. I'm looking for easy questions to answer now. Easy question to answer. What would your favourite engine be if the Networkers didn't exist? Well, the Networkers aren't my favourite train. They're my favourite train in Train Simulator. If they weren't in Train Simulator, it'd be the 395. So in the real world, 508 is my favourite. So there we go. Will you ever be playing MOBA games like League of Legends? Probably not. I'm sorry, I forgot reading. I'm like skipping out the names now. I'm busy. I've got to try and get through as many as I can. Will you ever play MOBA games? Probably not. They're not my sort of style. I don't get along with them. They're a bit to me, a bit indeed. Who's your favourite Thompson Tank Engine and Friends character? James, hands down. I'll let you guess why. There we go. Will FSX ever come back? Possibly. I've spoken about flight sims before. Learning curves are a thing that needs to occur, and that's not fun. So we shall see. We shall see. Especially with Mole75, it'll definitely come back because that's always fun. It's always fun to fly a few aircraft around. Which are better, the 319s or the 387s? I'd say the 387s simply because of they go faster, they're more modern. But the 319s are classic. So and it held the Network Southeast delivery before. So there we go. There we go. Indeed. What else we got? If you could add any one train to Train Simulator, what would it be? Probably the Class 508, but because wagons are doing the 313, it might come anyway. Probably what else? The Shinkansen 500 and the Eurostar. So those would be my trains. I know I said any one, but that's impossible. Also Pixel Demon also asked, would you try War Thunder and make a video on it? Possibly, because it's made by the same people who made Birds of Prey, and I love Birds of Prey. I had it on console, and still need to get it on PC. But yes, there we go indeed. The Sky Right, have I been to any Welsh railways? No, I haven't. I have not. I would love to. I'd love to. The thought of narrow gauge routes are a fascinating thing, and the only narrow gauge route I've ever been on was one in Sittingbourne. So I'd love to do that one day. I would indeed. Congrats. What was your first thing you thought when you noticed one of your videos getting over 1,000 views? I thought that. Well, I mean, it's quite a while ago, so I thought that I thought I was going to take over the world with YouTube. But obviously, it's not true. That's just my young and naive brain going, yeah, I'm making it. But no, I was genuinely grateful for all of you guys watching them. So that was that. And now I've got 2 videos with over 100,000 views now. Thank you guys so very, very much. I need to blow the horn. Silence is killing me. There we go. Right, okie dokie. What else we got? I'm getting through the questions quite quickly now. So Hopefully I'll get through a lot of them. I probably won't get through them all still. I probably still won't. I'm so sorry for that. Would I class the RSC 466 as a sport train? 0 to 75 in 20 seconds. No, you see, the sports train, that's not my thing. That's Game 75's thing, and the sports train is the Class 444. No, the network is different. It's not supposed to be that fast either. So, no, I wouldn't say it is. If you could make one DLC that you'd choose upon, what would it be? The Medway Valley line. The Medway Valley line, hands down. So there we go. Nobody would like it because it's only 25 miles, and everyone slate it for being a short route. But I don't care. So there we go. What was my best train sim fail? Driving into a tunnel and flying off into space. BK Gaming, there you go. You got that answer. And am I going to be playing any other games? I'd like to. Yes, I've got Resident Evils. I've got an Ace Combat on Steam. There's so many games that I could play. I'm literally crawling to a slow down right now. I'm going so slow. Let's put a little bit of power on. So there we go. I would like to play more games in the future. Yes. What is your favourite train sim route and why? I've covered that one. What has the most? What train do you think has the most character? It has to be a steam train, doesn't it? Steam trains have a soul to them. But I also think that APT is quite, it's got quite the soul to it. So I'd say the APT. But apart from steam trains, the APTs. There we go. Do a video with Intercity 82, please. You'll be happy to know that's in the works. We're going to plan something. We don't know when. We don't know how. We don't know why. We know why. But it's going to happen one day. We'd like to think it's going to happen one day. Don't know when. Early stages of talking are in the talking. So watch this space one day in the future. IC82 and I should hopefully share a bit of screen time. Obviously, he's shown off my Eurotram, which is interesting. Thank you very much for that. So yes, there we go. There we go indeed. Oh God! Shut up. There's Brighton. There's Brighton Station. There's a few secret little surprises waiting for us at Brighton as well. So there we go. What is your favourite Steam loco on TS2016? Probably the A2. The A2. The LNER A2. The sound of that's just an amazing logo. It really is. Favourite train? Answer that. Have I ever been on a special train on the main line? No, I have not. I'm usually the one who stands at the side of the track if I'm ever going to see a special one. Farm Sim, I've covered that already. My favourite American route and loco? I don't know. I don't drive on American routes enough to say, really. I really don't. You may notice here as we approach to Brighton, I'm going to power down, that we share Brighton today with the MoleMainline fleet. We have the 377, the 442 and the 465, which is the most recent addition to the MoleMainline fleet. So here we go. Now this is a pick up passengers instruction, so I should be able to sit here and answer a few more questions. I can't help but notice the game's extremely laggy around these trains as well. So yes, we've got the 465 in MoleMainline. There we go. Got the 377. Game's really laggy here for some reason. And the 442. So there we go. There we go indeed. The MoleMainline fleet, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands currently. That's what I've been driving towards this entire time. So there we go. Favourite American route and loco? No idea. I'd probably say the FEF3 again and stuff like that. There we go. Do I have more Game 75 videos planned for Train Sim? Yes, I do have more videos planned. It's just timing. What recording software do I use? I use Open Broadcaster Software, or OBS, as it is most commonly known. Very, very handy piece of software. Free. You can stream from it, record from it. Fantastic. So there we go. I just forgot. Who did you start you? Huh? No idea what you mean by that. Sorry, I don't know what you mean by who did you start you. Sorry. There we go. What is my favourite game? My favourite game of all time? Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've put so many hours into the console version of that you do not believe. Also, Midtown Madness 3 on the original Xbox. There we go. How did I come to play Train Simulator and why? I watched videos of Train Simulator. I love trains. I thought, yeah, screw it, why not? There we go. I watched in particular Kikoskia play the Trains vs Zombies DLC. That was always a fun thing to watch. And Squirrel in his early Train Sim days. There we go. Will I do a Hornby video? I'd like to. I've said about doing a Hornby video in the past. It's just finding out how to do it. I don't have a model railway to show anything on. I can't take all... I've literally got hundreds of trains. I can't take them all to IC82's place and drive them on his route. So I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. It's either going to be a show and tell or something of that nature. I don't know logistically how to do that. If you have any ideas, please do let me know. I should hopefully be able to come to a stop here and just sit around. We could just sit around and stare at the MoleMainline fleet for a little while. That's what we shall do. That is what we shall do. There we go. Look at that. There we go. How about that? How about that for a bit of scenery? There you go. We'll stick that like that whilst I answer a few more questions, because that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, indeed. So, what training route would you want on Train Simulator, if not counting Eurostar on your local line? Shinkansen, hands down. Shinkansen would be amazing. There we go. What's your favourite plane and airline, if not counting British and Concorde? Favourite plane, not counting British. Airbus is European, so I'll count that out as well. The 747, and airline outside of there, probably. Let's take American Airlines. American Airlines got a nice livery. There we go. I'm actually nearing the end now, so there we go. What's your favourite type food? Pizza. Pizza. There we go. I don't know. There we go. Pizza indeed. How did I manage to partner with Dovetail Games? I was making videos. They liked what I did. You know, ever since my first train sim video, I mean, I've been, you know, I crashed a train, but I've been, you know, I've been positive. I'm positive about all the games I play. I just love being positive about trains and Lego Star Wars and stuff like that. So that probably just me a growing YouTube channel. They just thought, hey, let's just, you know, let's just give him a little bit of his one of his big breaks. So that was it, really. That was it. So yes, they just liked what I did, and I'm very grateful for them for doing that. So there we go indeed. What was your favourite Hornby train? I'll cover that another day, like I've said. Do you have any Virgin Atlantic planes or Virgin trains? I've got a Virgin Pendolino. In terms of, I've got a Virgin Atlantic 747 somewhere, but there we go. If I could drive any train in real life, what would it be? Class 508. I'm gonna have to skip a few of the ones I've read before. So yeah, we go. That's all I'm gonna have to do now. What else we got? What made me passionate about trains? Seeing them as you know, as a young age. Train-related aspirations beyond the TS2116 and rail fanning videos we see here. So, well, this is an interesting question, actually. My main aspiration behind trains, beyond Train Simulator, is, yes, having a model railway. That's a very cool thing to do. One thing I'd like to do one day is when I was in school, I used to do DT. So you know, I used to do a lot of computer designing. I'd love to make my own train in Train Simulator. No idea what it would be. Literally no idea. I'd love to do that one day. It's far off in the future. But other things, driving real trains, that's not going to be a possibility for me. It's one of the reasons why I love Train Simulator so much, is because I'm not allowed to drive real trains because of my eyes. So yes. So sadly for me, that's out the question. So there we go. But there we go. For the special, make your own custom consoles on Train Simulator, then drive it everywhere. Well, I've driven that one. I've driven that. That's custom enough, isn't it? There we go, and I've driven it quite a fair whack today. If you could have anything you ever wanted, what would it be? Thanks, Dynaraptor. Nice, precise question there. If I could have anything I ever wanted, happiness. I think that's just literally it. There we go. Would you ever come to America? I'd love to go to America. Their trains are amazing. How much are you interested, knowledgeable about American railroads? I'm interested in them a fair amount. I like seeing them and stuff. I wouldn't call myself an avid fan, because I just wouldn't. And I'm not that knowledgeable about them either. But there we go. And I believe, apart from the question here saying what is my favourite celery, the one I don't have to eat is the answer to that one. That is all the questions. That is me going through all the questions. That is a lot of questions, and this is going to be one long video. Oh, editing this is going to be fun. I do hope you have enjoyed this 10,000 subscriber special. Here's to the future of MoleMan978. Thank you guys so very, 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 very much. It's been an incredible journey so far. I cannot wait to see what the future holds. Given the trains that are sitting in this platform right here, I think the future's going to be pretty bright, if you don't mind me saying so. But for now, all I have to say is thank you very much for watching this 10,000 subscriber special. It's been an epic journey. We have had a game crash in the middle. Like I said, 100 miles. Bad idea for a detailed route, but there we go. So yes, thank you very much for watching this one. Here's to the next 10,000 subscribers. So yes, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be just about as long as this one was. So that's fun. Thank you so very, very much, and I will see you in the next video. Here's to the next 10,000 subscribers or whatever. God, that's scary. Oh, that's so scary. I'm gonna go now. I've been recording for ages. See you folks in the next video. Goodbye.